Hello, welcome to Kevlar's Quest, the Modern Life Podcast. I'm Kevin Ijezi. Today's quest is respectful civility, the quiet way to win in relationships. Respectful civility, the quiet way to win in relationships. Now, in life, nothing comes for free. If you want something, whether it's success, comfort, respect, or safety, you have to give something in return. That's just how the world works. If everyone got everything they wanted without limits, the planet would have been drained dry long ago. So the default answer from life is usually no, unless you are ready to earn your yes. Now, let's talk about safety. Everyone wants to feel safe, but for many women, safety feels more personal, more tied to relationships and surroundings. And just like anything else, safety has a price. It's not money or muscle, it's something much simpler, and that is civility. That is civility, being respectfully civil. Let me explain this with a quick story. I've gone to the gym several times, to stay healthy. So one day, I was using some dumbbell and taking a short break between the sets of when I was using the dumbbell. Now a huge guy, way bigger than me, walked over and asked, no, he don't ask me a question. He actually reached out and carried one of my dumbbells in order to carry his weight. Maybe he didn't notice me, or maybe he was just in a rush. Either way, he could have easily taken them without even asking, because he was bigger than me. Maybe probably to bully me or to show me that he can take it because he's bigger than me. Now, I could have snapped at him and started shouting, why did you take the dumbbell? Can't you see that I'm using it and taking breaks between sets? I would have made a scene. But instead, I kept my cool. I said, hey bro, I've got one more set for you. And I gave him the dumbbell after doing just one set. And I told him, you're welcome to work with it if you want to. Or just give me a minute and I'll finish up my remaining set that I plan to do. The guy paused, smiled and said, oh, sorry, no problem. Let me know when you are done. And that was it. There was no drama, no tension, just two people being decent to each other. Now, the essence of this, my story is, I wasn't polite because I was scared. I was polite because it works. Respectful civility brings calmness, brings clarity, and can diffuse almost any situation. And when you are dealing with someone stronger than you, civility isn't weakness, it's wisdom. So here's the message, especially for women. If you want to feel safer, civility is your best tool. It's cheap, it's easy, and it's powerful. When you treat others with respect, especially those who might have more physical or social power, you are more likely to get back respect in return. That's how society stays balanced. Think about nature. Bigger animals eat smaller ones. That's just how it goes. But in human society, we've built systems to protect the vulnerable. That only works when people agree to play fair. And part of playing fair is showing respect to those who hold power, so they don't misuse it. Now, this doesn't mean you have to flatter or fear anyone. It just means being civil, being respectfully civil. Choosing your words wisely, avoiding unnecessary conflict, and treating others the way you want them to also treat you. If you go around provoking people, especially those who could overpower you, you are not just being bold, you are being reckless. Some people treat police officers like enemies, then expect perfect service. That doesn't just make sense. You can't just insult someone and expect kindness in return from them. The same way goes for how some women treat men. If you constantly disrespect a man, don't be surprised if they stop treating you kindly. Living in a society means giving up the idea that you can say or do whatever you want without consequences. That's not oppression, it's cooperation. And when you choose civility, you are choosing safety, peace, and strength. You are being reasonable. So if you want to feel safer, start with how you treat others. Civility isn't just good manners, it's smart strategy. And the best part, it's always within your reach. It's not something that you need to do that costs you a lot of magic words or abracadabra or money. It doesn't cost you anything. It's within your reach for you to be civil. And in my experience, most of the times, when you are respectful and civil towards others, they don't have any other choice than to be respectful and civil towards you. And even self, there's a way that you be respectfully civil, and a relationship can start growing from there. And the person may even start saying, oh, this person respects me. I will show back this respect. And from there, a relationship starts to grow. And maybe even love. Especially that you know that you're the lesser person in social status or financial status or physical status. You know that you need the other person. So it's a smart strategy for you to be respectfully civil in anything that you do, especially when you know that the other person is more advantaged than you. Okay, that's our quest for today. Please subscribe, like, and share. Someone there needs to hear this message. Maybe someone like you. Let's spread strength and clarity to those navigating this journey. We'll talk more in future episodes. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for listening and take care.